I want more.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
Oh, the hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 Sig Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Doug! It's the Captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
Call on me and collect with DCD. If collecting is your love,
I want more.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
Oh, the hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 Sig Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Doug! It's the Captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
call on me and collect with DCD. If collecting is your love,
I want more.
every day.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah. Dangle! First! My goodness, man. I thought for sure you'd be watching this epic showdown between the Sandy Mean LA Chargers and the Minnesota Vikings. Scuba! Hi, buddy. So, Scuba, I have the meeting with Doug tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we're going to talk about that thing that you said. Sepulros! Although I will admit, now that Dangle's in the There Will Be Blood, there's less of a chance of that happening. Especially if we fill the other two spots. Then you'll have to play like everyone else. What up, Los Dog? I may have overindulged in some pistachios. You stopped scrolling when you saw the Spider-Man you sent. It's nice. Yeah, they're healthy for you, but oh. They sit like a bunch of nuts. Normally you're like, Spider-Man? Because that's how I see it. Normally I'm like, Spider-Man. Too many nuts equals a stomach ache big time. Yeah, Gemma Jameson will tell you. No, web slinging. Oh, I get it. I understand. Check Discord under collecting. Let me open Discord. Discord. Collecting. Yamamoto. Man, too bad there are absolutely zero Dodger fans in our group of people. You could sell that online and get some money for it. What? Dangle? I have no idea what you're saying. No, I don't believe so. I don't know. Hold on, wait. Let me read this real quick. Actually, if you listen to it, it said Gemma Jameson. If you listen really closely, it's actually Gemma Jameson, who is a person I created. So I don't know what y'all are talking about. Go ahead, listen closely. You think you caught something, but all you got was a made-up character I invented. And she happens to be a quality inspector at the fictional pecan factory. Oh, me Lord! Oh, blessings upon you, Lord! Thankest thou for thine presence, we warmer by the heat of your love. Thank you, dear Lord. What's up, buddy? So listen. I don't know if you know this. Downloaded for posterity. I don't know if you know this. But we have sports cards. And before we even got started with this stream, I had an order in. So that we could continue opening all of the sports cards that are here. So, do we just jump into it, or should we limp in? Should we just go for it, or should we ease into it? I don't know. It's up to you. Here's what I can tell you, and I'm gonna be brutally honest. Excuse me. I'm gonna need a pee break. Straight up, not even gonna sugarcoat it. I'm probably gonna need a pee break in an hour. I have realized, only after sitting down and getting the stream set up, I'm on my third tee. And then I got cider. There's also a water. Yeah, and I haven't gone to the bathroom in 5 hours. So there's a chance that there's actually going to be a pee break. I'm just giving you a heads up. Going streaking. Yeah. Well, I mean, I was eating all of those tasty pistachios endorsed by Josh Allen. And, they're lightly salted. I can't find any of the ones that are not salted anymore. The Vons that I go shopping at does not have the unsalted ones. The Walmart near me does not have the unsalted ones. I have to get the lightly salted ones. I prefer my pistachios to not be salty. But unfortunately, everywhere I go, there's a little bit of salt on them. So it makes me thirsty when all of that, even that small amount of salt, but over 30 or 40 pistachios, it builds up. So I drink water and tea and whatever's close to me. Yeah, but I don't want to wait, Scoobs. Usually if I want pistachios in my mouth, I want them now. I don't want to wait until tomorrow. I'm eager like that. I also have a piece that's caught in my tooth. I can't get out. When I close my teeth together, it squishes a little bit. I'll be excited when that's gone. DC is choosing his words very carefully when talking about pistachios. It's true. It's true. All right. Dangle, would you like to see what's inside this box right here? All right, I need to get focus. Let's get a practice card for focus. Let's get the focus. Focus. That's focus. All right. Probably gonna need all those. Gonna need this. This is some 2024 Panini Optic Donruss football. There are 3 Megabox exclusive rated rookie blue hyper parallels. There's also a chance for an uptown and a downtown. Now, we've already found an uptown. Can we score that downtown? Can we make it happen for Dangle? I want it to happen. Y'all should too. What about Midtown? Nobody goes Midtown. We also have not hit an auto out of here yet. Where is the hit pack? I don't know. We'll go this order then. All right, Dangle. You know, Scuba, I'm surprised you didn't get in on the hockey. Because I know you love hockey. It's Fisk. McMillan. Will Levis. You're switching collection direction? Javante. Nubbin. And Alt. Sapuros, you know all about Nubbin. Don't lie to us. You don't know jack about foosball? Just Nubbin? There's Luke. Trice. Mason. Culp. Tip. Cooks. Corum. I met him. Very nice guy. Primary colors, Malik Neighbors. And the Sun God. Well, gee, we thought you were here, Dangle. We're already done. Not yet. Just the tip. Turner. Lad McConkey, he's good. Matty Stafford. Oh, there's a nice Drake May. There we go. I like how the red pops. I will go over all of the rookies and inserts for you, man. Give me one moment to throw these in some loaders day top. I should say penny to sleeves. Stafford Prism, Culp, Luke, Alt, McMillan, there's McConkey, Tip, Malik, Corum, and Trottier. Bing! There you go, man. Trottier Jr. You're welcome, dude. What up, Don? They're going Whalers Nordiques tonight? That's awesome. I should have wore my Nordiques jersey. Man, oh man. I would have preferred if he didn't miss that field goal. 88 Sakic on the back? No. 19? I think it was a 19. Yeah, it was a 19. The real ones have 21 Forsberg. Well, not everyone can be cool. Are you sure not like a 26 Stastny? A 26 Stastny doesn't do it for you? Old school and put the 88 on the back. The number he wore before 19. Yeah, but then I don't think it would have the captain on the jersey, would it? Was he a captain at 88? I'm not in the dinosaur riding age bracket. Hey, you have not traveled until you've traveled on the back of a brontosaurus, bud. Can see for miles around. Probably not. To the internet. Gadsden with 5 catches and a tutty already. Listen. Dangle. Our league is the only league I own that I didn't get Oronde Gadsden in. Oronde, I knew was going to be a stud the moment they drafted him. I have him in my other leagues. I have a league that I am absolute ass in. I mean, that is the politest way I can say it. I am duty in that league. And I've actually won 3 games thanks to Oronde stashing Vidal and who was it? That's somebody else that is shockingly good for a rookie. Can't remember who it was. How yabba dabba do you know what? Yep. Once the Jets get a quarterback, Mason Taylor is going to be huge too. No C or A with the 88. See, I have a C jersey with the 19. And I would rather have the C because it makes me feel good than the OG 88. I also have his Avs jersey. Thank you. It's 253.26. That's bonkers. For those who don't know, unfortunately, that was when I needed it the least, as my opponent is duty and scored an 88. Well, that makes for a legendary blowout. They should have Ron Francis and Joe Sakic drop the opening puck, right? They should have them take the opening face-off. That's what they should do. Well, listen, for those who don't know, Joe Sakic's career came to an abrupt end in Chinatown, New York. The Avs were playing against the Rangers, and Joe Sakic was in Chinatown to get some dim sum. And while he was eating his dim sum on the side of the road, he was hit, and his legs were run over by one of those carts that people pull. I can't remember what they're called. Rickshaws. So he was sitting on the curb in Chinatown eating his dim sum, and a rickshaw came by and drove over his legs, breaking both of his ankles, and that is how Joe Sakic's career ended. And it's horrible, but there are lessons to be learned in that story. I love how confidently wrong this story is. 10 out of 10. You know how many people? There's 24 people in this chat Googling Joe Sakic career ending. Just to see if it was really a rickshaw in New York Chinatown. Oh man, I know Sapporo's has a giant grin on his face because that was an epic troll. Thank you. What happened is almost that goofy. Oh man. Whew. That was a good one. Sapporo says, yeah, I mean, what happened is almost that goofy. I did laugh when you got to the dim sum part. Hey, what can I say? You give an improv guy an inch and he will wander for 36 miles. You got to picture grizzled Joe Sakic sitting on a curb eating dim sum in New York. Now, I don't watch the NBA, but the whole gambling issues are a problem. Dangle! Dangle, speaking about the whole gambling thing being a problem, is like a priest at a Catholic church saying, you know, I don't really follow what goes on in this building, but all the kitty touching is gotta be the problem here. Dangle. The one dude on the Indians got caught. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the Shohei Ohtani thing from last year. Did they just blame his translator? I mean, that guy was never heard from again. Is he living in a nice little mansion paid for by the Dodgers to keep their boy out of trouble? Mom called. Hi, Mom! To text her and said, DC says hi. Yeah, listen, I would like to believe Shohei Ohtani is innocent just because he's good for baseball. But I mean, there's a lot. Like, you're telling me the translator got to his personal computer in his house and used the password and placed the bets and transferred the money. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm not accusing Ohtani of gambling. I would never do that. But I mean, like, this day and age, you cannot discount anything. I mean, look at all of the craziness that happens in the world, and you're going to tell me it's not possible that Shohei placed a couple of bets? It's her busy season. Oh, yeah, this is the time, open enrollment. Yeah, and she's going to have a lot of arguing to do when everything goes up 26%. NCAA double announced college athletes starting November 1st. They will be allowed to bet on pro sports. Oh, that's the most stupidest thing I've ever heard. That is about as dumb as dim sum on a side of a New York Chinatown street. No, but back to Joe Sakic. Sapporo said the rickshaw accident is about as goofy as what really happened. So what really happened to Joe Sakic that ended his career early is he was actually his daughter. Tatiana had a baby boy. And the child was 2, and they were playing catch. And the child threw the ball, and he literally just kind of popped up to catch the ball and ruptured both of his Achilles tendons. Not one, but both Achilles tendons. And at that time, the medical recovery from an Achilles injury was non-existent. And he was left careerless, but bound for the Hall of Fame. Yeah, let's get them all addicted to betting in sports right before they go pro. Right? Like they don't have enough issues already. Check my DMs. All right, I will. That's one of my favorite videos of a man laughing. That story, even though I don't understand a single word of the story, and I purposefully will not read the English translated subtitles on that. I don't need to know what he's saying to realize that it is the funniest thing probably ever uttered by humanity. And he will live in infamy for eternity, or until the Glorps take over the universe. For this. And even then, the Glorps will probably make that video like their rally cry. I love how Crystal's like, Yamamoto, are you selling? That didn't take long. I told you we didn't have any Dodger fans. Jimmy is going to be Ghostface for Halloween. We bought him the Ghostface costume. I got him a replica knife when we were at the Halloween store of the one used in Scream, and he proceeded to start stabbing things. So we said, you know what, buddy? We're gonna hold off on the props. We're just gonna go with the outfit. And I have to give him credit. He didn't complain. He kind of looked at me and was like, yeah, I probably went a little overboard. I really am proud of James not getting upset and understanding why we took it away. Not the one with the blood inside. I like the movie accurate ones. The chromed out plastic ones that look real enough to get shot by a cop. Those are the ones I like. You're talking to a guy who, as a kid, would either break off the orange tip of the gun or use a Sharpie and blacken it out. Now, mind you, when I was a kid, like in the 80s, they had full-blown, accurate replicas of Uzis that were squirt guns that took batteries and were motorized and would shoot the water in automatic blasts. Kid, it's right. It's right, BK. Remember when you were a kid? Yeah. Yeah, those were the goods. Are you the guy? So that was actually it. That was real. That gun from the movie Airheads was literally a production squirt gun in the 80s. My dad used to carry them around when they would do security for wrestlers because they couldn't afford real guns and wrestlers didn't really need security, but they wanted to look cool. It even came with a neck strap that clipped to it. It's a true story. My dad actually pulled one out on Bruno Sammartino and squirted him and then ran for his life. They actually do make water guns battery powered now. Well, they're bringing it back. These assault rifle squirt guns? Tired. Shouldn't be, but I am. So Dicker the Kicker got a tackle. And I got half of a point in my league for it. How funny is that? Told you it wasn't just Hunter that was going to get those points. Still reeling from the con? Yeah, you drank a lot, man. That was impressive. You were toasted in all those photos. Question for DC or anyone. I want to print out the description of the cells or production arts and put them on the back of the frame. Any idea where I can get like clear bag slips to put them in and stick them to the back of frames? Yeah, buy just look for like a photo protector or a 6x9 penny sleeve, or yeah, just look for clear soft sleeves. What up, Kate? Sapporo says, I saw Kate describe you as a term I cannot say here, BK. Oh, Sapporo, that was the private chat that just like 8 of us are on. You can't let other people know. Luke McCaffrey got 20 points in return yards last week against me. Dangle, take a look at Kamir Dyke's totals. And who's the other one? Denzel Mims, I think. Those returners average 15 to 20 points a week, and they very rarely get the ball. Now, Dyke just got his first touchdown last week, but even before that, he was scoring 20 points without a single catch. What you use to stick them on the back, it's called museum putty. I'll see if I have some here. I do! I lied to you. It's called museum wax. That's it. That's what you use. You're welcome. Blind Cat, you're not a sports card fan, right? I just want to make sure. Good. dinner time. I smell spaghetti. He's naughty. Or is it naughty? Like as in his muscles are. He's dehydrated from all the drinking, so his muscles are all naughty. Because he didn't get enough water. Is that what that is? Auspicious wealthy tomato pico moss. Hello, Mel. Hello, Jimmy. Had enough Red Bull. Well, it gives you wings. They're not allowed to say wings anymore because they got sued, so they have to put like 6 eyes in the word wings so that it not be construed that the fact that drinking it will make you sprout wings and fly. Swear to you, Google it. They got sued because a person did not grow wings and fly after drinking it. I'm not joking. This is America. Never heard of that stuff. Learn something new every day. Yeah, I didn't know much about it until working for Doug, and I asked him how stuff got put on, and he's like, oh, museum wax. And I'm like, do what now? He kept asking people if they were on their whoa every time he ordered cranberry juice. James is listening, FYI. Well, he's going to learn something today. Every not never. Yep, I know exactly how you feel, Scuba. He's 9? Who's 9? He's almost 10. So yeah, by the way, Jimmy's going to be 10 in like 2.5 weeks. Double digits. That's a whole decade old. That's 1/10 of a century. That's 1% of a millennia. That is how old my child is going to be. How crazy is that? Well, now I feel older putting it in those terms. I am nearly half of a century. Or 5% of a millennia? If we went, it would have been on Tuesday, but it's not happening. A Lego gun that fires and ejects the... Yeah, I've seen that one too. Yep. What was... Oh. There is a new secret Lego mini set that I think you can only get at Best Buy that is not for sale at the store on the shelf. You have to go to the store, you have to go to the customer service desk, and you have to ask for the Lego arcade game in order to buy it. It is limit 1 per person. I believe it's $14.99. Now you can Google these and you will find them on eBay for about 30 to 40 bucks. Skeens? Do it. Yeah, I got you, Dangle. Done and done. Double the shipping. Hoi. Oh, that's the last box, too. You have the last chance at another Skeens. Whoop. Now there's only 2 Spider-Man, 1 football, and 3 hockey. Arcade Racer. Yeah, you can buy them. They're not just free. They are exclusive. I know you do, BK. You have mentioned that anytime the word Lego is said, you're like, I do want the Soundwave. And then the other day you're like, when it comes to Soundwave, I do want the Lego set. I think that is a gentle hint, lady, that your man wants the Soundwave Lego set. 2024 Topps Chrome update. Dangle. Dangle, are you actually here for this one? Oh. All right. Let's just get a scheme, shall we? Urshela. Lorenzen. Churio. Vanasco. Yoshida Future Stars. Out of 150, that's Gavin Stone of the Dodgers. Again, if only we had Dodger fans. Hey, there's Jackson Holiday. He's good. That'll work. Wow, lots of Dodger rookies in this box. Kierstad. Lots of Dodgers. This is a crystal and wand box. Two packs to go. How about a Mitch Garver? Tati. Come on. Come on. Boom, 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 boom. Grant! Man, I wanted you to have a Skeens. What's up, Pat? How you doing? You win some, you lose some. Listen, Dangle, I know you're not a hockey guy, but after watching how well Bourbon did on the hockey, I'm surprised you didn't dip your toe, just for flipping purposes. Oh, I had too many pistachios. I was housing them. Hey, Mel. I ate a lot of them. I don't feel good. I ate them fast, too. Just gobbled them down. That's why I shouldn't go to work hungry. Mrs. the Breaker, thanks to Dangle, got, I believe, maybe only her second ever sub for this channel. And now she has all these beautiful GIFs to work with. I've been trying to keep up with the NHL. I mean, I've been to 3 Kraken games, plus a Winter Classic 2 years ago. Just haven't dipped my toe in the trading cards. Here's what I'll tell you, Dangle. And I know Don, I know Carlos, I know even Saporos will say that hockey cards are way, way, way better for hits. There's not nearly as many bum autographs in hockey as there are in football and baseball. Hockey teams are small. There's not a ton of players on the bench. And if you are on the team and you're not in the AHL, or whatever farm team your team has, you're a damn fine hockey player. You're not a scrub. And not all players have autographs, unlike baseball and football, where pretty much every player gets an autograph. There's no linemen or pitchers taking up all of the spots. Typically, when you get an autograph, you're getting an autograph from either a rookie, because you're hoping he's going to be good, or an established veteran. There's a clear difference in star to bum ratio in hockey over others. They also need to teach hockey players how to write their names so they don't waste time teaching bums. Yeah, that's right. Hockey really does have a awesome hit ratio. I would say when you get football and baseball, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to throw a number out there. 30% of the time you know the player. Let's as a group come up with a number. What would you say? Baseball, maybe 15% of the time you know the player? 25% of the time you know the player? Football, maybe 30% of the time? Let's have this discussion, really. It's not 50. Pulling an auto from a hobby box. The chance that that person will be a recognizable name. I would say hockey. It's got to be about a 40 to 50% chance that person is known. Outside of the rookie year, and this is coming from somebody who's opened thousands of hockey boxes, literally thousands of hockey boxes. Outside of the rookie year, they're not getting an unknown veteran to sign a card. They're only asking stars in hockey to sign cards. There's very few role players outside of their rookie year. What up, Money Mitch? I would say that the chances of you getting a player that actually contributes to their team is higher in hockey than in others. Basketball is fairly similar, I will say. Now, granted, basketball is also small teams. And if you're not good, you go to the G League. But outside of rookie years, often the autographs are known entities. Baseball, you're getting third closing pitcher in the roster. Him and his uncle Fred, who's in the minors, they're signing cards. You're getting a rookie pitcher who already had Tommy John by the time you pulled his signature. Soccer is definitely lower than baseball. Soccer, though, anybody, hey, will you sign this, please? You play for who? I've never heard of that team. What country is that in? Oh, Wales. Okay, yeah, sign this. Mitch Marner will be able to go to a restaurant here in Vegas and not be bothered. But in Toronto, he's going to be swarmed. It's valid. Tangle. Tangle, was that peer pressure? I combined your shipping, by the way. I better get something. All right, folks, let's jump into Dangle's first foray into hockey. There are 2 hits in every box. Trilogy is known for its different tiers. Let's pop Dangle's cherry when it comes to hockey cards. Everybody take some time and send those positive vibes. I mean, it's no cup, but Trilogy is a fun product. What up, Prue? All right, here we go. You're looking for Connor Bedard above all else. Got a little schmaltz on this card. A little schmaltz. Ah, Vancouver. Akito Hirose. Raymond. That is out of 349. That is going to be Moritz Seider. Sider's going to be a Hall of Famer. BK said it. Carlson. Out of 499, that's Simon Edvinson, excuse me. Edvinson, level 1 jersey. Nesterenko. That is a $9.99 level 1 rookie premier. If I'm not mistaken, all jerseys in these are game used. Let me double check though. It says worn. Doesn't say game anymore. But Upper Deck is usually Source's game jerseys. Oh yeah, this is the trilogy is very number oriented. There's up to 3 tiers. If you get a tier 3, those are the primos. Those are the big ones. Kucherov. Radish. Hey! Out of 349, level 1 rookie auto of Luke Phillip. Then out of 199, how about good old Mike Modano? That's right, already a Hall of Famer. That is the Generations Red variant. Common Gold Auto. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, yes. Matt Coronado. See, how do you not love these cards? Seriously. How do you not love these? Right? Come on now. Oh, man. It is a beautiful little card, too. How about a little Marcia So? Trilogy Green out of 49. Yeah, those ones are so cool they don't even need to be numbered. He is a predator. And by that I mean a Nashville. Now I'll be very specific. He's a Nashville predator. Marc-Andre Fleury. Alex Ovechkin. I've heard of that guy. Anze Kopitar. Hey, look, BK, it's Anze. Old dude pack. But who is behind him in red? Oh, I see green. Do we have a little cat? No, it's different team. JT Miller, red. Is red out of 25? I think it is. Let me see if I remember correctly. Oh no, it's out of 249. I was way off. Oh, I'm thinking of Topps. Topps red is out of 5. In Topps, red is usually a low number auto or numbered card. All right, last pack. Owen Power. Patrice. Brett Hull. You know, not for nothing, but his foot was in the crease. I'm just saying, his foot was in the crease. It was. Huberdeau. Way in the crease, Don says. Way in the crease out of $7.99. That's Johnny Huberdeau, also known as John Hoobastank. Good old Hoobastank. So in your box, numbered relic, numbered rookie rendition, numbered lucite, numbered rookie auto. See, thank you, Dango. That's what I'm saying, man. Hockey's fun. And Trilogy is fun. Wait till you see. Listen, Dango, I'm going to be honest with you. They're very rare. So I'm not even going to lie to you and say, oh, yeah, you're going to pull one of these. Wait till you see the level 3 patch autos. Usually when they do a level 3 patch, it's like the center of the logo, or it is like the home inaugural season patch. Like, the level 3 patches are disgusting. They are so nasty. 99 Stanley Cup. You do the map, and I will never let it go. I will not let it go either. He was so in the crease. This is the God's honest truth. Football is my favorite thing to open because football is my favorite sport. I'm just biased that way. I can tell you everything about almost everybody in the pack. Hockey is my second favorite thing to open, not necessarily for the players, but the sheer fun factor of opening hockey boxes. Hockey boxes are fun. That's it. That's the truth. I like them opening more than baseball, more than basketball, more than soccer, more than even Formula One. And Formula One is a lot of fun to open. Hockey has fun sets. Upper Deck does a really good job designing their hockey sets. They put a lot of thought and effort into their cards. Now, manufacturing defects happen a lot with Upper Deck because sometimes they do get too elaborate. But I will take that any day for the fact that at least Upper Deck is trying. Panini recycles a lot of garbage. Topps, I love you Topps, but recycles a lot of stuff. I mean, heck, their whole Heritage line is literally their heritage, going back and recycling old sets. Now, for nostalgia purposes, those are fun. I get it. I understand Heritage. But not a lot of new, innovative, fun things coming out of baseball. Lots of fun, cool, innovative things coming out of hockey. Hockey had cards that were made of wood where the pitchers were burned into them with a laser. You have lucite cards. You have stick cards that have pieces of their stick in them. I'm trying to, for our next order, if we sell out all of this hockey, I'm trying to get some of the hockey that has the really crazy, like, stick and encased things in them. Trilogy is a good entry-level hockey for any fan. It is fairly inexpensive in comparison to other boxes. The really good boxes in hockey, believe it or not, start at $200, where football, you have to start at about $400 to get a good box. Hockey is a great value, in my opinion. I gotta empty my trash. You guys have filled it up with stuff. Lot of packs. Oh, a lot of pistachio shells. Skate in the crease rule? Yeah. Now it has to interfere with the goalie or limit the goalie's movement. And once the puck is in the crease, you can have the skate. The rule has changed like 8 times since '99. I can't keep up with it. I was watching the hockey game. I was watching yesterday Sabres versus Detroit before the stream started. Kicking? Yeah, kicking the puck. Yeah, I know. I don't see anything wrong with kicking a puck into the net, but I mean, I'm weird. I played hockey, and I still like it can bounce off your skate if your foot's not moving, but if your foot's moving, it's not a goal. But yet, you can deflect a puck out of the air with the tip of your stick. Now, I couldn't. I was on defense, and I sucked. I was barely able to ice skate. But I was able to barely ice skate backwards, and that's what made me a defenseman. I was also the only one crazy enough to dive in front of pucks or drop down to my knees and let them hit me in the ding-ding. So, hockey players are a different breed. Hanging out with professional athletes, I've done a lot of that. I've hung out with a massive amount of NFL players and probably even more hockey players, and given the opportunity to hang out with a professional athlete, I will take a hockey player 10 times out of 10 than hanging out with a football player. If Josh Allen was like, hey, do you want to hang out with me and my wife at our house and play some Scrabble? And at the same time, like, Tuck came up to me and was like, "Hey, dude, do you want to go to the clubhouse and play some bubble hockey with me?" I'm sorry, Josh and Mrs. Josh. I'm going to go play bubble hockey with Alex Tuck because hockey players are just really cool to hang out with. They're like real dudes. They're not saying Josh isn't a real dude. Probably Josh Allen is a bad example because Josh is pretty freaking cool. But shouldn't the defense be the ones who skate backwards? They are. Yeah, but I could barely do it and nobody else could do it at all. I don't know. He needs to flip the table if you got a live point word. Yeah, all right. He would just crash through it. So Josh is a bad example. Let me rephrase that. If Carson Wentz was like, "Hey, come hang out with me at the steakhouse," I would be like, "No, I'm going to go play bubble hockey with Alex Tuck." Yeah, I was going to say Josh Allen is probably the wrong. I'd probably be like, "Yes, Josh. Yes, Mrs. Josh." I would just be like, "Hey, can I just, like, talk about Marvel with Haley? Can you go, like, make us some sandwiches while we talk about Marvel nerd stuff?" So, what's happening in season 2 of Hawkeye? I would, this is a true story. I'd be like, "Oh, cool, Josh, take pictures with Josh." But I'd be like, "I'm going to have a conversation with Haley." Just because he really, really likes Scrabble. It's true. I do. I love Scrabble. Oi, oi, oi! Rebel Art! We're not going to touch that building. I love that building. I'm a bigger fan of it than anyone. Yeah, I know, Rebel Art. I know. I'm not allowed to comment on this channel about that. But it's too late now. The history has been erased. Paul Maitland, how are you doing, buddy? There's a very good chance that the current president of the United States just demolished the part of the building that JFK used to nail Marilyn Monroe in. I'm just saying. It's a very good possibility. Busy, busy, busy. Yeah, I get it, dude. I get it. I have spoilers. Now that I have Rebel Art here, Money Mitch is like, Money Mitch is like, "You just so casually slipped that in." You're welcome. I have spoilers. Does anybody want to see some spoilers? I know Rebel Art has given us spoilers in the past, so I see his name and I'm like, man, maybe I should do some spoilers. Who wants to see an upcoming project for next week? Spoil! Just the facade will be removed. Yeah, I know, Money Mitch. Don't make me angry. I've been banned from enough platforms. I don't need to add another. Who's ready to have their socks knocked off? Because we got a hold of somebody who does not sell their art very often and usually only sells it to her Patreon fans. Then you will be perfectly fine. This. I'm trying, but the force of surprise is making it difficult to pull up. Come on. Who can't get excited about a little Kayla? Yes, they are. These are all watercolor paintings. See, man, you got it, Dangle. You understood, dude. You knew. Have more faith in yourself, buddy. You were right. I love this one. Baba Yaga. I love this one. I learned something hanging out with you nerds. Figured it was bound to happen. Problem is, most of the time, having a few drinks and the retainment isn't always up to par. Well, this time it did work. This is so good. I love Baba Yaga. I low-key like this one a lot, too. Would it be eating shrooms? It is Alankok, the mushroom mother, from African mythology. Oh, I get it. How about a canvas board? There were shrooms? That's right, Squatch. Who wants to know what the giveaway is? Anybody, or should we just skip it? I mean, we can skip it. It's fine. So I believe this is coming up next week. This is not a small book. Oh, the lighting is perfect. That's the teaser you get. That's all you get. All right, let's do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. We will go with all right, we'll go with one of these. You ordered a box, all right. Good. It'll give me time to fetch it. Ooh. They are fun, man. They are fun. I do. I love opening hockey. I hope we hit a level 3 just so you can see what one looks like. They're nasty patches. They're awesome. I pulled one, it was Jack Eichel's rookie, and it was the eye of the buffalo from the logo. It was nuts. Prue is in, Money Mitch is in, Milord is in, Blind Cat is in, Dangle is in. 50 seconds. Only 5 people are in. Mrs. the Breaker is in. Don is in. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. And the winner is Don! Don, you're a winner! Don, you're getting good at winning these. GG dubs. Claim it done. There it is. All right, we have Mystique, Doom, Batman, Hellboy, Black Cat, Rogue Savage Land, Savage Rogue, Black Cat, Psylocke, Mystique, Spider-Man, and, Vanessa Kirby, Magic. It is a lot of work. First Black Cat. All right, so I did them backwards. That means it is this one. The looking over the shoulder. That's the one that will give me in trouble. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, I understand. Most of them are tasteful. Some of them, not so much. Ah, punched you in the face. Oh, that's true. The jewel heist. There was a second one. I don't know if you've read this. There was a second jewel heist yesterday, I believe. The Louvre got hit first, and then there was another one that just got hit. There you go, buddy. Second, just found out about the first. Yep. (2023-24) Trilogy Hockey by Upper Deck. Dangalang, dangalang. Although I'm not sure I mentioned it the other day, the burglars missed the bag from the team store and had all the kids. Yeah, you did say the kid stuff was spared. Which, I mean, hey, that's something. All right, dude, good luck. Let's see ourselves a level 3. Let's see ourselves a level 3 Bedard. Sid the Not-So-Kid. Pelletier. Beck out of 999. Let's get a Bedard not named Eric. Velarde. Pecorini. Ollie Erickson Eck. OEE. Level 1 out of 999. All right, we're starting out pretty cold. That must mean the fire is coming. You know how it goes. Starting off cold, it's gonna get hot. Marcia So. Bobby McMahon, rookie rendition jersey. Brock Faber out of 999. This one should be, wow, this one is not numbered. That's actually shocking. Faber, yes. Yep. Faber is a good pull. See, I'm shocked. It actually is not numbered. It's got a tiny ding too. Oh, little edge. It's pretty shocking. Tavish. Will Kyle. Level 1 auto, 349. There, Connor Bedard, Generation, 799. Not technically the rookie card, though. I mean, let's be honest. How beautiful. From, I mean, aesthetics, layout, that is a beautiful base rookie auto. Sorry, technically gold. Base gold. Good looking card. Not since he left the Kings. Descharnay. Bobby McMahon, $6.99. There's a level 2 rookie. There's a level 2. We've bumped up from $9.99 to $6.99. You will also notice it is hollow foil. That is on the, it's not on the card, that's on the plastic. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to get you a new one. See, that is a full hollow foil. That's when you jump into level 2. Up a step. This last pack should have your clear cut card. Ooh, Kent Johnson. Oh, is that a gold? No. Oh. Please be big. Please be big. That's what she said. Luke Hughes. That's going to be out of 49. Alrighty then. Luke. Listen. That right there. That's a hot rookie premiere. How sexy is that card? How sexy is that card? What up, Donkey Sean? How are you doing? DC has the best art of all art and cards, too. Hey, Donk, I've got some gorgeous art if you want to see it. I actually just did some spoilers for next week's item. It is by Kayla Classy, who I believe you have heard of, a.k.a. Something Pretty. Oh, yeah. Dangle, that was awesome. That was a good box, buddy. So, Donk, did Donkey Sean see DC Calrissian? He has not, and I will show him. This is the giveaway. This product is so good that our giveaway is a painted book. There's a theme in this set. Mythology. Now, Donk, that's what we're giving away for free. What kind of art can you expect from the run? Little Squatch. Listen, I know you believe in Sasquatch. There you go. How about Ra, the sun god? All in watercolor. A little Anubis. Wendigo. So those who don't know, Donkey Sean, in addition to being an amazing streamer, an awesome person, and a brand ambassador for products that I actually use in Viking Revolution, He is also a paranormal, let's say, expert and owns numerous haunted items. By the way, if you're not following Donkey Sean Jr., what are you doing with your life? Give yourself some culture and beauty. And follow Donkey Sean. Charon, the Ferryman of the Dead. A new one. A piece of a house that Aleister Crowley owned. That is pretty amazing. You know what I need to do? Next time I go back home to Buffalo, there is a local legend of a burned down cabin called the Pigmen Cabin, which is next to a bridge affectionately known as the Pigmen Bridge. Because story goes that in like the late 1800s, early 1900s, a gentleman, a recluse, who owned a pig farm, was also, in addition to slaughtering pigs, slaughtering runaways, and would hang the pigs' heads and the carcasses over the bridge until he was caught, cornered in his cabin, and the cabin was burnt to the ground with him inside. The foundation and the fireplace of that cabin still stands, and the Pigman Bridge is still there, albeit not in use. I should go to the Pigman cabin and wrestle one of the bricks out of the fireplace and get it to you. Baba Yaga. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So pretty. Your wife is gonna kill me. And the last one, how about a little Hades? So yes, we've got a really cool project coming up. And you just saw us messing around with a few sports cards, specifically hockey, in which there were plenty of wonderful, numbered, and autographed hits, including Connor Bedard. More numbers. Hey, listen, Donk. Sometimes it's better to ask for forgiveness than it is to ask for permission. Tell her it's like, oh, this is a brick from Old Yankee Stadium a fan sent me. She doesn't have to know it's part of the Pigman hut. That could be our secret. I mean, does she watch your streams that she would know if you said it on stream? Speaking of streams, let's do a first last call. Let's do first last call. Yeah, oh, I'd end up eating that brick. But it would still be worth it. You know, maybe the children murdering brick house might not be the best one to start with. Maybe that one is crossing a little bit of line. Although the argument is it's not a confirmed story. None of us could ever find any articles in Buffalo's history about that being true. So it could just be an urban legend. But I do know that bridge almost biannually gets spray painted with the word Pigman on it. Celebrini has 5 points. Smith has 4. Well, Celebrini would have 1 more point than Smith then, by my math, Simple Rose. But you know, my math is a little fuzzy. Hey, Donk, did you go to TwitchCon? How was it for you? It was fun. I heard a rumor about a little kerfuffle happening. Somebody got jumped. Is there any truth to that story, or is that blown out of proportion? My friend Lee Cozy was mentioning. Might have had Tay Zonde buy me a drink. That might have been spiked. I mean, I don't condone that. San Diego is weird. Yeah, I go for Comic-Cons. Believe me, I know. Sapporo says that's how many points Sakic had after he heard a ringer and broke his finger. San Diego is weird. It's not Austin weird or Seattle weird. But San Diego has its own vibe. Especially the gas lamp district. Who do I have? Oh, yeah, we have a couple of people we could be rating, by the way. We have Fairy Fingers, who we just saw the watercolor artist that we saw the week before last. And Be It Easel, but I think Be It Easel's playing a game. And I love Be It Easel. But do you want art or do you want games? BK likes SD. BK says there's alcohol in SD. BK like alcohol. BK like SD. Yeah. Yes, Blind Cat, I turned you into a caveman. It seems funnier that way. All right, let's do a vote. Let's vote. It's going to be, what's up? Oh my goodness, nerd! What's up, nerd of many faiths? Hey, brother, how you been, man? Listen, nerd, I'm not saying you don't come around anymore, but nerd, you don't come around anymore. I know you're busy. Being a videographer and setting up people and being a sound guy and a video guy and being famous and traveling the world in cosplay and looking damn fine, I might add. But, oh, what's up, man? What about the little people? I'm still here. I know you're traveling. Buddy, I follow you. I know where you are. He's like, I hate it. I hate being famous. I hate people knowing what I look like and stopping me and like, oh my God, can I take your pants off? It's so stressful. I hate it. Harumph. I get it, man. I know. Actually, I don't get it. I don't know. I can't relate to that. I can't relate to being an international sex symbol like you. No, it's more like, are you event staff? Do you work here? Oh, even at events that I'm not working. Hey, you look like a nerd. Are you working here? First of all, ouch. Second of all, no. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, it's good to see you, man. We're actually just about to rate out. We're trying to decide, do we want to watch Be It Easel play games, or do we want to watch Fairy Fingers 883 do watercolor? Just because I walk with some form of purpose and know what I'm doing. Dude, listen, people who walk with purpose are everything. I notice that I can get away with a lot as long as I act like I'm supposed to be going where I'm going. If I walk up and very, very forcefully undo the clip, put it around behind me, and keep walking, you'd be surprised how many people don't stop you. They just assume like that person is crazy if they're not supposed to be there. Sapporo says, people think I work at stores I am shopping at sometimes, and it's very odd when that happens. Well, it's funny because I will actually go to Target wearing a red polo and khakis just to tell people where stuff isn't. Like, hey, do you work here? Where's the deodorant? Oh, it's in the automotive aisle. It's right in the back. Back to school. It's over there in Expectant Mothers. Yeah, it's right over. Trust me, it's there. Oh my. Nerd's sending me naughty photos. Oh yeah. That's long. That's really long. Man. I want to touch it. That's sexy. Mine is not as long, but it's quite a bit wider. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. See? Mine's it's not as long, but it is wider. It is. I have, even in my phone, you're nerd, by the way. You're nerd. See, mine is shorter but wider. Yours is just very long. Mine's black. What color is yours? I also like that yours is also black, yeah. I like that you got yours for free, and I had to pay to get mine like that. All right. Mrs. the Breaker's like, excuse me? We're talking about our decks, okay? Let two grown men talk about their decks. Why is that an issue? It's just a simple conversation. He's showing me his deck, I'm showing everybody my deck. How'd you get that? I'm special. What's going on, Artifacts? How are you doing? Listen, we are actually about to raid out. We were just deciding who. That is the most used GIF that you have? It is. It's a deck waving contest. And right now, Nerd is beating me. Nerd, I need to reach out to you. So I do a lot of live streaming in large crowds. And my Android phone that I stream from, because I'm a simple man with simple tools, the audio is god-awful because of all of the noise. I need you to guide me to a clipped Langolier Um, not Langolier. What is the word I'm looking for? I need to get something to isolate because being surrounded by a crowd of lavalier. Thank you, Langolier. Isn't that the book by Stephen King? How does he make his microphone not sound like a ice pick? Yeah, lav Mike. Langoliers, Shea Langoliers, that's right, Saporos. Shea Langoliers, I want to say it was a top 20 pick in like 2019 or 2020. I do know who Shea Langoliers is. Yeah, Lav Mike, I a cheap one because it will be going to protests. But the last protest I was at, you couldn't hear me at all because of all the surrounding noise. So would one that have to be fairly ISO'd. Silver Slugger contender, good. The A's need to celebrate. So we have to talk about them. We have to have a conversation about a good lav. Lav, blah blah blah. Microphone. All right. Oh, Be It Easel's painting now, I think, maybe. Maybe not. No, she's just talking about paint. Whatevs. So we have to decide. I'll reach out, I will. It's gonna be first to 3. This is gonna be quick. Be It Easel or fair. So is it going to be art or games? Art or games? Start voting now. First to 3 wins. Art or games? Art, games. No? No, don't raid? I'm just letting you flap in the breeze. Yeah, I there is a pull function, but I mean, I only want to go to 3, so it would be so fast. It would take me longer to put up the poll than to answer the poll. Or at least normally it would, but I don't think anybody cares. All right, then I'll make a decision. Nerd's like, oh, I want to see art. Let me see what she just went offline. Well, it got answered for you. You guys took long enough that Be It Easel is now the answer. Hex tier? I do have Hex tier on my list. Dark art. Yeah, but Be It Easel raids into me all the time. So, I feel like I owe it to her. We'll do Beat Easel. All right, folks. Listen, some of you are here for the first time. Some of you have been here multiple times before. There's a little something I need to tell you before we do anything, and that is this. Hey, I love you. I love each and every one of you. So please take care of yourselves and each other so we can do this again tomorrow. I have a meeting tomorrow morning, so I'll be able to tell you more about next week. It'll be fun. I promise. I love you, take care, and good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.